So, the next project. What have I got into this time? Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So, what have we here? Starting handle. Anybody recognise that fitting of the starting handle? Spare fuel tank. Original fuel tank. Anyone recognise it? If you're wondering, oh, why have you got a spare fuel tank? Well, this one's a bit coobarred. Look at that. She's a bit rotten. So that tank's knackered. We have a petrol pipe. Let's start at the back. This is a large engine. Oh, there's some skids. There's a filler. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? There we go. Yes, it's a Ruston Hornsby. A very large Ruston Hornsby. At that, very heavy. She is a Ruston Hornsby 9PB. Just this minute collected it. She's a very, very solid old lump. We had to get her on there with a gantry and a block and tackle. You certainly wouldn't handball this thing very easy, because to give it some scale, there's my arm. She's as long as my arm, so she's a good one. Yes, we have a replacement cylinder head. Of course, this one's had a little weld done under there, but this head, that's the later head, where the spark plug come upwards. And this spark plug comes straight out, which to me denotes this is an earlier engine than that head. So I'm going to use this head if I can, but there has been a weld under there. But I have noticed this head's been welded as well, so long as it is wide, I might as well just tidy them welds up under there and use that head. But there she is. There's our serial number, if you want it. There you go, 4.5 horsepower, PB. Maybe someone can help me date this thing. I will ask the Bible later, but there she is. Backstory behind this: the guy I just bought this off, he told me he was 55-year-old, and this engine has been in the garden of his house since he was 15. Of course, he lived in the house his parents lived in. They have both sadly now passed. So yeah, this engine's been sitting down his dad since he was 15, so that's 40 years. And he's never had or heard it running. His dad certainly never did. I got about 20 engines, about a dozen old tractors down there, several old Land Rovers, old cars. Believe me, this would be the last thing he'd get to. So, yeah, he said, I'm never going to do it. I've got to sell some of my engines off. So, I bought that one. And I have bought another one, but I haven't picked it up yet. But, or my dad's bought another one. So, of course, Dad liked one what was there as well. So, yeah, but we've got to pick it up another day. So, we got this. There we go. The Ruston PB9, which I think is probably 1930s, possibly 1920s, I don't know. I wouldn't have thought that would have been a 40s model with that early head on it, but we'll see. I'm hoping she's 1930s, 1920s. Because I have got a PB8 which is from the 20s, and that'd be nice if that was similar age. But the PB8 is considerably smaller. That's about 4 inches smaller than that. So that's the backstory behind this engine. So once again, not been around for 40 years. The reason the head bolts are loose is when I went and looked at this engine a couple of weeks ago, it was seized. See, there's a tight spot. See, look. Yeah, she stops there, and that ain't compression. She's a little bit sticky. And when we took the head off a couple of weeks ago, that had sort of seized in around the bloody piston a bit. So we squirted a bit of duck all around there, give it a little bit of heat with a blowtorch, and a little block of wood and a hammer, and a little tap, and she broke free. So she do turn over. But she has got a little stiff spot where she's been sitting. So before I do a lot of cranking, I just got to emery that cylinder a little, or wet and dry it. Just clean it up, lube it up well. We'll also take this crankcase door off, see what horrors, if any, lay in there. Let the oil out, manually oil up all the big ends and the main bearing. You know, we don't go cranking on this a lot when we ain't checked it over, so. But that's good that the gear for the mag drive works, so the mag drive is, oh hang on, that ain't. What's wrong with that mag drive? I think that's got a gear missing on the bloody mag drive. Oh, that's a shame. We'll have to inspect that and see what that's all about. But yeah, but the choke, oh, hang on, I got a little bit of movement on the choke. Oh, not a lot. Carb. Cool, she's bloody crusty in there and seized up. So we're going to have to soak that. That little mesh needs to come out there, and hopefully that'll free the float up and the mechanism will let the fuel in. So yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do on this, and then we'll be good to go. So yes, the next man cave project. Well, that's it from me. I'm going, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. So, you guys really thought I could leave this engine alone, did you? Afraid not. So, in part one, I have just noticed a problem. See if you can see what it is. I'll turn the engine, the little mag drive in the back there, ain't turning very well. That light ain't turning at all now, look. And when I get hold of it, oh dear. See, that mag drive shouldn't turn. That should work. There are two bevel gears, one on the crank, one on this shaft. They should mesh. They are not. Starting to turn a bit. See, that's intermittent. Now this could spell disaster for Ruston PB. Because if the bevel gears are gone in here, we're in a world of hurt. If the one's gone on the shaft, that ain't so bad, because I think you can remove that and replace it. If the one's gone on the crank, oh dear, that is a massive job. So, that concerns me. Why, I can turn this mag over when I shouldn't be able to. So I think we're going to take the mag off, take this nut out there, take this nut out there, assuming that'll all come off. I think there's two nuts underneath. Yeah, I don't know what size they are, but there's two nuts. So let's get this set up in here. And can we zoom you guys out a bit so you can see what I'm doing? There we go. Have I got a spanner to fit this? Where's that mag bolt? Nope, too big. Next size down. There you go. 15mm. Oh, look at that. This is what I love about old British iron. Everything come undone. Is there a second one? Yeah, here. Everything come undone on these old engines. Nothing's ever just seized up. Or very rarely. And that's what I like about working on old stationary engines. Now, mag should come off. It does. Cool, she's been on there some years. Look at the rust on her, boy. Now, we've got to find a spanner. That looked like 1/2 inch in there to me. Can we get 1/2 inch on there? Hang on. Yeah, that mag shaft is turning, look. It's not meshing on anything. Look at that, comes undone as well. Cool. We want a bit more on there. Now I'm hoping to God it's not the gears. And if it is one of the gears, I hope it's the thing. It could be something as simple as the roll pin, what holds the gear onto the shaft, has broken. Which means the shaft is turning inside the gear. That would be best case. There we go. Alright, here's our shaft. Let's have a look, see if we can see what's going on. Them gears look absolutely fine. Is this... Oh, look! There's a problem. There's our problem. Excellent. The gear is spinning on the shaft, look. Look at that, brilliant. Well, that could be one of the easiest fixes we've ever had on the man cave. Of course, it's, if you look, there's a little pin, look. See that? And that pin, I think, goes all the way through. So will that come off there? There you go. There you go. Looky, looky there. There's a hole. There's your pin. That pin is meant to line up with that hole to lock that on. There we go. That pin has obviously failed. So that is brilliant. Tap the pin out, put a new pin in. Let me just cast my eye in. I can't get the camera in there. I'm not even going to try. Oh no, them gears on that flywheel are perfect. There's gears on that crank, sorry, they are perfect. So good, we haven't got a gear problem. We just have a broken pin problem. Which is just what I like, nice simple fixes. So, we'll tap that pin out. Put another pin in. We should be good to go. So yeah, we'll perhaps do that on the next video. That's going to be a bit boring. You can see exactly what I'm going to do. Just drive that old pin out there. Line the holes up, drive a new pin through. And we will be good to go. So yeah, I'm going to call that it for this video. That's got to be one of the shortest, well not fixes, but it's got to be one of the, yeah, shortest outcomes, shortest diagnostics that we've done on the man cave to find out what's wrong with something, especially something was 80 odd year old. So yeah, we're all good. That is super news. At least I found out what that is. I've also noticed that mag, either the mag itself or the top of the mag isn't original, because there's no way that HT lead fits right round there. So, but that mag don't look like it's been off there for donkey's years. Whether someone put a different mag on it years ago, didn't extend the lead, I have no clue. But that's what we're up against. But he did say it has been, he did say this was oxided about 15 years ago. Now it's been oxided under where the mag is. Was the mag missing on this? He didn't say, and they've just put this mag on there. I really don't know, but the mag fit, the drive fit. Just got to take the cap off and put a longer piece of HT lead on there, what will actually reach down to the plug. So yeah, but yes, that mag was definitely off when they painted this engine. Oh, look at the dust on the old girl. She is very, very dusty, very, very dirty. Look at that. Whew. But no, I think she'll come lovely once she's done. She is one big lump of iron. But yeah, so man cave going, and this is definitely it now, and we will be back for another installment very soon. Bye bye for now. Alright, still can't stop playing, so we're going to have this rear cover off. I've slackened these three nuts off. We just got these three here to do. Let's get you around here so you can see what we're up against. There we go. And let's see if we can slacken these off. Oh, come on. Come on. I love it. Everything come undone. It's a job working in them flywheels. There you go. And one more. Look at that. Everything come undone. There we go. So let's crank these right out, and we'll get our crankcase door off and see what we're up against inside. Oh dear. Quite some dust on that old girl. That's that 3 out. Let's see what horrors we've got in here. Hopefully I'll see some nice black oil and no rust, no water and no sludge. But we'll see. There's the last bolt out. Hopefully we can save the gasket so I ain't got to get another one. If she got to come off. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And it looks, yep. Whoa, she's bone dry her oil. Look at that. What's our big end like? Good as gold, look. No problem in that big end at all, look. No. And we've managed to save that gasket. Brilliant. This is why you should always check these engines when you get them. No oil in there at all. That is literally bone dry in there, look. No oil at all. But it looks like our big end shell no play in that at all. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, she actually looks really good inside there. Really good indeed. Yeah, that is brilliant stuff. Let's get, so you guys can see inside that crankcase. Let me get you out. Let's see if we can get a camera flash on. We've got a flash on. See if we can get you guys looking inside there. Let me zoom out a bit. Alright, there we go. See if you can see inside that engine. There she is inside. There's your camshaft at the bottom in the back there. Look, there's our piston. There's our crank coming round. And there's all the gears. Look at the size of that piston, look. There you go. Now you can see what that's like in there. And we're catching the camera. There we go. So yeah, apart from being drained of oil, she looks remarkably good in there. Remarkably good. So I'll get some diesel on a brush, give that a damn good clean, and then before we start messing around, remember I've got to fix that rod on that mag back there. I've got to take that back out, get a roll, just put it back in because I ain't got any roll pins that size, so I've just ordered some. So once the roll pins come, we can get that in. But yeah, now I've got the back off there, I'm well chuffed. So all good. Right, that is definitely it now for this video. I know I said that last time, but I was sat here looking at it thinking, oh, I can't just leave it like that. We've got to have a closer look. And we have had a closer look. Right, let's get you back in here. And I think that's going to be it for this video. Finally. If you're wondering what this is, this dowel here with a cutout, some of you might be wondering, whatever's that for? I'll tell you what that's for. That goes through this hole. When your engine's running, that's hollow behind there, when the engine's running, this sticks through into the crankcase. Oil gets splashed up, lands in here, and because this is at an angle, oil runs down here, drips off there, and it drips onto the crankshaft to keep your main bearings oiled up. Yeah, so that is how these are lubricated. The oil splashes down that channel, which is through that hole, and it drips onto that crank, and that's how everything gets nicely cleaned. So yeah, you've seen how it works basically now. But yeah, I'm chuffed to bits now. I've seen in there. I'm more than happy. So I think she's going to be a good running engine. So I can't feel any lift on the main bearings either. So I think we've dropped onto a good one. Yeah. Right, I'm off. Bye bye for now. Haha.